Fans of art history may recognize this Art Deco building in Miami as the Seville Hotel, which has been a staple of the city for several decades. But modern-day luxury travelers probably know it best as the Miami Beach Edition, a 3.5 sprawling acre Marriott property with much to offer. And when I say a lot, I mean it. At this hotel, guests can have it all. The personalized services that come from being in the boutique hotel, the amenities that are most often associated with all-inclusive resorts, and the opportunity to stay in a building that's been frequented by the world's rich and famous for generations. Let's take a tour of this beautiful tropical oasis. Miami Beach Edition is located on a secluded enclave in the heart of Collins Avenue, surrounded by upscale restaurants, nightclubs, and condos. This location makes it a hotspot for celebrity sightings and puts it just steps away from quieter Miami neighborhoods, offering a chance to experience local living. It's easy to reach from the airport too. The hotel is about a $25 Uber ride from Miami International Airport, a route that takes about 30 minutes with light traffic. The Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport is an hour away in the other direction. Once you get to the property, you'll notice that much of the original Art Deco elements have been retained. The lobby, for example, is covered in grand white marble, held up by giant pillars, and surrounded by a large sitting area with a glorious golden bar. Seville's original sign also remains, as does its old pool area. The grand chandelier that hangs over the lobby bar also looks and feels like it's straight out of The Great Gatsby. But with that said, after an extensive renovation, designed by the mind behind the famous Studio 54 no less, the hotel looks incredibly modern, inviting, and the perfect example of a 2025 luxury property. There are about 300 guest rooms and suites at the Miami Beach Edition, each of which retains its original character. In fact, some have said that in Marriott's attempt to pay homage to the Seville, several rooms have ended up in serious need of renovation. But honestly, that depends on what you're used to, because in my opinion, these are probably some of the nicest rooms you'll find in the tourist-heavy part of Miami. The standard offerings span about 400 square feet, have floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the pool, and marble bathrooms with rainforest showers. Despite their old-world charm, the standard accommodations are also modern enough to be equipped with high-speed Wi-Fi, large TVs, and Bluetooth speakers in each room. Once you get into the suite territory, the rooms become nothing short of ultra-luxury. Often as large as 700 square feet, the suites have all the amenities of the standard rooms plus sitting areas, terraces, and balconies overlooking the pool. The premier bungalow ocean view suite and the penthouse suite, meanwhile, are even grander, boasting separate sitting areas, private pools on the terrace, Calcutta marble bathtubs, and plenty of space to host. These suites are so inviting that one of their most popular occupants is none other than Leonardo DiCaprio. But don't just go by the famous clientele. The Miami Beach Edition isn't necessarily a super exclusive hotel. In fact, it's clear that the Marriott has gone to great lengths to ensure that guests of all backgrounds are welcome. The food options are the perfect reflection of this, considering you can enjoy a grand dinner from the 1940s-inspired Michelin-starred Matador room, as well as a selection of local produce and snacks at the market on the same day. The hotel also has a lovely outdoor diner called Tropical, which many have replaced the Seville's iconic Sundial restaurant, but manages to retain the same levels of quality. Here you can enjoy all-day dining in a luxury cabana, or step out for a swim in the lap pool while you wait for the bartender to make you a signature cocktail. But if none of this excites you, there's also the highly Instagrammable lobby bar, where you can stare out at the ocean with a champagne cocktail in hand and experience what it must have felt like to be a part of the 1950s elite. It's rare to see a hotel offer anything but rooms and restaurant. But like I said, the Miami Beach Edition is committed to having a little something for everybody. Following its renovation, most of the hotel's basement is now a sprawling entertainment venue, designed and put together by professional concert lighting experts. Here, you'll find a 4-lane bowling alley that's kid-friendly from 5 to 8 p.m., The chance to experience a snowy Miami courtesy of an 1,800 square foot ice skating rink, as well as a nightclub designed by the team responsible for giving the world Studio 54. If you're traveling with your family, you should know that many parts of the basement are 21 or older only, so definitely not kid-friendly. Instead, you could take your children to one of the 2 pools at Miami Beach Edition, both of which bring their own unique value to the table. The first private pool is a restored version of the landmark pool at the Seville. Despite including several modern features, Marriott has retained the look and the diving board from the 1950s. Meanwhile, the second, newer pool is surrounded by state-of-the-art loungers. It also has many luxury cabanas by its shores, which are fitted with televisions, mini fridges, and private safes. For the tired traveler, the spa offers an extensive relaxation menu. The hotel says that each treatment on this list is guaranteed to simulate 4 hours of restful sleep. For the active traveler, meanwhile, the fitness center features state-of-the-art strength training, weight, and cardio equipment to keep you going through your stay. The hotel also has a wide range of electric bikes that guests can rent to explore the area, which, apart from being a nice touch, is perfect for the first-time visitors to Miami. Clearly, at the end of the day, there are very few types of people who will get bored at Miami Beach Edition. It's no wonder then that it featured in Condé Nast Reader's Choice list of the best hotels in 2024. But don't just take my word for it.